really made me say, you know what, I can't go through that no more. Somebody had just put me through it, and I just did 17 and a half years. I can't give how much more I got to give to be real.
Yeah.
At some point, somebody got to say, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I can't. Like, what's the definition of it? How real you got to be real?
Yeah.
Okay, like, damn, I done stood up, paid my dues, okay? This time I owe it to me and mine. And that's where I'm at with it now. Like, this time for me and mine, I gave the streets. All of me, I have missed growing up knowing you know, like.
Hey guys, I'm back with another episode of Mental Wealth. This podcast is used to express thoughts, experiences, and lessons. I aim to be as transparent as possible. If you enjoy an episode, please don't forget to like, comment, and tell a friend. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mental Wealth. In today's episode, I'm going to be interviewing my pops. We plan to talk about the overcoming adversity, the transformative power of learning a skill, and lessons from incarceration. Do you care to share your background, Pops?
Where do you want me to begin?
Wherever you want to begin.
Before the crime or?
Yeah, like just give people, you played an instrument, all that. Give people a brief history of you.
Well, I'm 44 years old. Let me see. I actually can weld and pipe fit. That was one of my trades as well. Let me see. I can play the piano, I can play the trumpet, play the drums. I can read and write music, you know, but that's just something that I used to do, but that's just one of my great talents. My worst talent was, I believe, hustling drugs. That was about my worst talent I ever, even though I was good at it, but that was probably my worst talent. Let's see, I love chess too. I play chess like crazy. I had to learn that when I was probably about 7 years old. My dad whooped me and made me learn it. And it was so crazy because he used to always whoop me for the littlest thing. And my dad actually, I ain't gonna take nothing from him, but he made me tough just because how tough, like how he's one of them, I guess you would say, real old country parents, like, because his parents was that way. Some of the least things that would happen or any kind of thing, he would whoop me for it. And for long, the whoopings got normal. But doggone, just because I made a C, I didn't make a D. He was always to be hard on me, expecting me to be perfect. And that was one of my biggest, and I kind of found that almost in me until my wife pointed it out to me. But that's down the line. But she pointed it out to me and helped me get up out of some of them ways of what I had went through, especially as a child, being traumatized and not really knowing it. But that's some of the things, just especially in a black household, growing up in our time, the 80s. So it's definitely you was getting your butt whooped and all that good stuff. But I actually went and stayed with him just because my mom felt like he was the better parent, and he would instill some things in me. But I think, probably when I was about 14, about to turn 15, me and him got into it, got kicked out of school. I played basketball and all that good stuff, but got kicked out of school because I had a box cutter in my shorts. Never forget this, I had a box cutter in my shorts that I forgot I had in there. And in school, smoking this particular day, smoking a cigarette, here it is, I shoot ball, wild ball player, smoking a cigarette at school. Ain't got no business doing that. And I'm making AB on the roll like freshman, this is like my year. Shoot, man, turn around, get caught in the bathroom, smoking a cigarette, and the principal patted me down and found that box cutter that I had been using prior to it the day before. I had the same basketball shorts on, but I was helping my granddad and I still had that box cutter. It was a little small one that you just used to pretty much open up boxes, but it was a little blade on it. But they kicked me out of school for it, make a long story short. And that was the turning point. Like, I was already kind of had a taste of, how would you say it?
How would you describe your life, like your childhood? How would you describe your life prior to incarceration?
Childhood. I had 2 of them, because with my dad, I really got the experience being a child a little bit, until it's time to cut the neighbor yard. I got to go cut grass all weekend. Like just stuff that the older generation used to do. Like, and sometimes he paid me, sometimes he didn't. You know, and that used to piss me off. I'm like, dog, he like shoes, I take care, I put shoes on your feet, this and that, the third. Like, dog, I cut 4-5 yards with you, and you tell me you gonna hold on to my part?
Yeah.
What? But okay, I still got to experience childhood things though. Pop took me to the ocean, you know, to the beach, stuff like that. Like we did trips. Pop showed me the world, like, and just showing me stuff that the ghetto wouldn't show me. Okay, but my mom stayed in the ghetto. Now that's my other child, and I'm so intrigued by it because, okay, over here, all my cousins, everybody over here get to do what they want to do. You know what I mean? And I thought that was super cool. Didn't know that was super lame. Cause, okay, in this world, you got to have rules. Okay, you set rules and standards in your life. Like, okay, you put yourself in that kind of situation to where, okay, you have some kind of, life's supposed to have some kind of boundaries or lessons or guidance. Well, I'm like, okay, I'm over here, you gotta think, grandma sell the needles for the heroin junkies. They come to my grandma's house. Okay, my mama sell cocaine. So, and my grandma is so crazy because she used to be a model, right? But I'm over here with my mama teaching me how to write numbers at 8 years old because my mama was a number one. So, like, hustling was just boom out.
In the blood.
Yeah, man, I'm exposed to so much. Like, we stayed in the heroin hood, West Greenwood. We stayed in the middle of West Greenwood. Like, that's like, in Greenwood at this time, that's one of the worst neighborhoods a child can grow up in. Okay, if you over here, get what? Even though you over here, stay in this particular neighborhood, okay, you still got to fight to stay over here down there. And I fought half the hood, like, and it's so crazy because just going through some of the stuff I went through, well, it definitely made me tougher because it made me cold-hearted in a sense too. Because people from that era in that particular neighborhood, okay, the only happy thing you seeing is the gym. Like, you ain't seeing that really happy in our hood. Go shoot basketball a little bit, that's the most excitement you gonna get, you know what I mean? So, okay, it's nothing to be out on the block fighting. Everybody got guns, drugs, and you're seeing this all day long. And it's normal for me to wake up in my grandma's house. I was staying at my grandma at one point in time, and I remember going to the restroom, wasn't nothing but a one restroom house. Okay, 3-bedroom house, but one restroom. Okay, but she just done rented it out to one of the dope junkies for $5 to shoot some dope. But damn, I gotta go to school. Man, hot damn here early in this morning, like I go in there and the nigga out. He gone, like, and I'm like, dog, man, I'm having to help man get up. And here it is out here, especially like for the junkies and whatnot. Growing up seeing that, he kind of knew what to do, fix water, saline with some salt water, and help him gave him some milk first, and shot it in him and woke him up. But okay, imagine doing this when you was a child at 10, 11 years old. You ain't supposed to be doing that. And over grown-ups, just little stuff and humble running. Okay, look what it's gonna instill. Like, okay, my dad tried to keep me away from it. Man, and I will say, if two parents in the home, our culture definitely have a better shot. Because when I was with my mom and dad, we stayed together in the home, it was, you know what I mean, it felt like that. I didn't know about West Green because we stayed in Charlotte. I never knew about West Green until my mama divorced me and moved back home. I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina. Never knew that West Green could be so cruel. And
what challenges do you think directly influenced this for you? Like during this period?
What challenges?
Like what challenges do you feel like directly contributed to the situation?
My mom and dad both caught up in the streets. That was like the biggest challenge because even though I knew my dad loved me 100%, like this is my daughter to this day now. And it took me to get grown to realize, okay, Pop did everything in their power to keep me away from the BS. It was just, okay, me being a child and being rebellious. And thinking, okay, he holding me back from something he really was. He didn't want me to grow up like that, you know. And And I tell him this to this day, like I definitely appreciate that because I see it now. But like at that moment when my mom was going through the divorce with him, okay, it took him a sunken place. Okay, at first he was just sniffing cocaine, then he turned around and started smoking crack. And when I found that out, okay, like, especially with him, okay, mama never hid nothing. She used to have her little juice joints all the time, and she'd go in her room, lock the door, and she'd tell you, when I come up out of there, that's when you see me, like, she hid what you knew, but she had enough respect to let you know when to pull up on her and when you can't pull up on her, so to speak. But you knew, and she just kept it a band. Pop hid it from me, and this supposed to be my hero. So that kind of done something to me too. And when I got kicked out of school at this particular time, okay, I'm finding out I just found a crack pipe in your office. So when you tried to whoop me that day, he came all the way to the school and whooped me for getting caught with that box cutter in my pocket. Hey, at this time I'm shooting ball out there, but I'm doing wrestling, cross country, running track. I'm doing it all. AB honor roll, drum, the piano. I'm doing all this that he asked of me, even helping out playing in the church. Everything he asked me, but when I seen, okay, this man here, Pop was making 6 figures back then. He was a genius. He had his own business and everything, but going through all I guess the breakup with him and my mom and whatnot, it took a turning point where Pop was hanging out with the wrong people and started drugging and thugging. Like, and he went from having a business, something like, I guess you would call it Best Buy to this day. Okay, Pops and 2 other gentlemen, that's what they owned a Best Buy back then. That was pretty cool, but okay, they were millionaires, so money and the situation he was in, like it was kind of overwhelming, but at the same time, he was built to be that type of person because he was a genius, you know what I mean? Okay, my mama was the streets, you know, and them two got together and it, like, okay, it had him intrigued to do little stuff, but okay, Pop wasn't doing stuff to get caught. And he knew how to handle it. My mama did too, but it fell on me and my sister. We had an older sister that didn't get caught up in it, and a younger sister as well. But okay, for the most part, when me finding out that he smoked the crack and all that, I lost the respect at that moment. And when he came to the school, tried to whoop me, I fought my dad. I forget that, boy. I fought him first time, really fucked on him. I reminded the man been buying me the J's and everything under the sun, like been taking care of me. I go to school on polo short, like head toe khaki, like neat kid. Cause that's what on my pop's side of the family, they got, you know, a little class about them. So I guess that's the good thing with growing up and having the best of both worlds too. But okay, I just should have utilized them a little better than just bucking on the good side and went to the bad side, even though I wasn't looking at it like that. Just, I go here with mama, I go to the hood, I do what I want to do. And okay, my cousins and them, I can be over here with them, I can kick it and be living a different lifestyle. True enough, okay, but damn it, I was just over here living with them. My daddy snatched me out of West Grand because he seen what was going on, and it was so crazy, but I had already got a taste of the street life a little bit, hanging around cousins, and okay, I can smoke. I'm 10 years old, 11 years old, I can pop a cigarette, and it ain't nothing said or nothing like that.
Yeah, it's like the norm.
Yeah, I can stay up all night if I want to. Who gonna check me? Like all my other cousins, they up all night. And they got girls coming in and out the window and just, okay, that's cool, but old time, that ain't how kids supposed to be living. That ain't normal. You know, this the ghetto though, so we think that's normal.
Yeah.
We stuck there though. So I guess that's that. But like I say, the both sides of it.
What do you think led to you going to prison?
Yeah. I'm glad that you asked that question because that fight with my dad at high school about the box cutter, that led to me going to prison, son. That turned to a downfall. That one incident, swear to God. Because I was the first trumpet player in the state of South Carolina for a high school band. I was the first trumpet player since middle school. I was the first in the whole state though. People first got it in my first year, 6th grade. Started playing the trumpet 6th grade, okay. 8th grade, I was the first trumpet in the state all the way up to high school. So at this moment, I'm the shit, like, cause I play ball, I'm on the band, I'm around all these girls, I stay fly, pop keep me fly, you know what I mean? Okay, but at the same time, I got this little hustling mentality. I worked too long. My dad made me get a job when I was 13, I believe. I lied on my job application and told McDonald's I was 15, working at the McDonald's by the hospital. But okay, I get out working it, get out of school in the evening, go to work. Okay, and work on the weekend. And I had to split half the check. Ain't that something? Oh, that was another thing here. I ain't making about $250. I gotta give my grandma 125. I got to bust it down. Like, that's just cause now I got a job. They say if you work, you gotta pay here.
To the house.
You gotta contribute. I'm like, dang, 125. So my butt done got slick. Now I'm down at my dad's house with this chick. Guess what? I'm gonna help her run to the mountain. I'll never forget this. I'll help her run to beat my mom with my McDonald's outfit on. And like, especially that I get paid, I help her flip the check and buy me some dope. It's crazy. And buy me some dope just so I could have some money left over. So when I tell my grandma, I tell her I ain't get my check, I'm gonna get it the next day. And I have her money that bought me a day to hurry up and grind. Okay, but I gotta figure this out. But by the time I go get out of school, walk home, I need to help and make me a couple plays. Like, it's so crazy, some of the stuff I had to do. But okay, I had it really good, but that just the bad teachings of my mom's side of the family, just that kind of at the time overruled a lot of stuff. Cause I'm like, my cousins, they making money, they telling me I can come over here, I can do this and I can do that, and that's what I did. Like, went over there. And, man, it's just so crazy. Cause now, like, my mama telling me, hey, if you're gonna be out here, look, let me show you. And like, she set me down, taught me how to cut cocaine, like, how to cook it, told me keep niggas out your business, you ever have to handle your business, I got your back. Now that's the only crazy thing. Me and my mom had that kind of bond that I thought me and my dad were. Like, that was the weirdest. Cause my mom was like the OG, like she did not play step on you. Yeah, if she spoke you, like you would know. A lot of the OGs that we grew up respecting used to come pull up on my mama with so much respect. I'm like, damn. So it kind of made me respect my mama a little bit more than my dad. I'm like, dog, come on, pop, a little weak. Yeah. Okay, ain't gonna take that from him because what? He never was weak. It's just, he was a different type of man. You know what I mean? Like, cause weak don't mean he was a punk or something like that. Oh, like, he wasn't no hood. Yeah. Like no hood person. You know, Pop was he was highly educated. He graduated from Morehouse. Like, Pop smart, well, you know that. Like everybody on my dad's side of the family went to college. So they was on my butt. In 9th grade, when I started getting letters from colleges writing me about me playing the instrument and playing the ball, and I'm like, okay. And I started smelling myself, but at the same time, like making a little cushion. Cause I got my McDonald's money now, and I'm doing all this extra little hustling on the low. But when my dad and me got into it, and I got kicked out of school that same day when all that happened, cause I had hurried up and called my mom up to the school cause I knew my dad was gonna show up. I'm trying to figure out some kind of way where I stay in school. Well, they kicked me out for that box cause they said it was unacceptable. Even though they know I had it intentionally, but I shouldn't have been in the bathroom smoking. Yeah. I messed myself up. But the only thing about the whole ordeal, okay, doing that, me and my dad got to fighting that day out there. And he slapped me in front of everybody. I think I'm in high school. Like, you pulling up talking about you gonna whoop a teenage boy in front of the rest of his peers. Come on, Pop, you ain't gonna do me like in front of all my people out here.
Yeah, at least do it at home.
Come on, man. I told him, I said, Pop,
like, we can handle this.
We handle this, nigga. And slapped me. Yeah. Man, my mom was there. I'll never forget it. First time I really bucked on my daddy. Okay, well, this was the second time, because me and him I already had one run-in and I had booked, but that was because I found that pipe. I just ain't said. Then when he slapped me that time, I said, but I ain't gonna let no crackhead hit me.
Yeah, damn.
That's what I said. I slapped them glasses off my daddy, but I snuck them. My mama was right there in front of me. I went and snuck. I thought, man. He said, oh, nigga, you done hit me. And the police and everybody was out there. Me and my daddy got to fighting in front of the police. We sprayed all the way off like we swapping. Swear to God on everything, boy. My mama here, she'll tell you, I'm to my, right in front of the Southside High School, to my Rambler. Man, then I started through my pop-up against the truck. My mama, me and my mama look like we ganging him.
Yeah.
Man, okay. And she like, you ain't gonna hit my baby. Now she done went to go into her putting up her door, about to get up a gun out the car.
Yeah.
Like, man, this how serious it was, but police didn't stop it or nothing, son. And it's so crazy. My daddy says, okay, nigga, you come and get all your shit out my house. He say, I get 30 days, you gonna be in jail. It wasn't 2 weeks, I had got caught with a gun. And when I caught with a gun, and that started, I had to have a gun to stay over there. I'm 14 years old, got caught with a gun. A nigga was hustling out beside me. He done ran out here and stashed my gun up under this dude's car, but they didn't see it. And I ain't moved, so like, they don't know whose it is. Nigga slick told on me. And I was juvenile, so they sent me down the road. That was my turning point. I was 14.
Let's talk about your prison experience. What do you think the hardest part for you mentally and emotionally was?
Being away from home, that was number one. And then having kids and they can't sit and really chop it up with them and relate to them and watch them grow. A lot of that I do miss, and that's why now I don't mind spending time with the kids now, because it's like, hey, I missed it, my first go, and just doing that time, yeah, definitely missing family, because I could do the time, because I already had it locked in my mind. Okay, I had to do it in the house. I'm gonna do it the best I know how. Like, and I went to prison. It didn't rehabilitate me neither. It really made me be a better criminal. It made me, because the system ain't set up to help you rehabilitate. Okay, they put you around more people, and they give you these BS classes that really don't be talking about nothing as far as they really help you. They might say it's for this. Okay, they really not using the funds the proper way to get the right training. So, okay, you're not really learning that. Somebody gonna give you a book and just walk out the classroom and everybody write down the answer. You ain't learn nothing. So you just figure out more ways to how you gonna swim or drown in prison. I couldn't sit around and be a little tadpole. I had to be a shark because all the other sharks around here.
Yeah.
And I just knew I wasn't gonna be washing nobody's clothes or being this was even when I was juvenile. I can remember it's just like me fighting, and it's so crazy. The more I fought, the better I got at it. And I'm like, doggone, I forgot I left out that my dad made me take taekwondo. So like when I was probably, I think 5 years on and all the way up to probably about the hell was 13. Took my last little lessons, but kept me into all that stuff that a good dad would want his son to be in. He kept me in it. It kept my time occupied, so I never got to get to do too much, like no other stuff. But I didn't know that the stuff I was doing was normal for a real child.
Yeah.
Okay, just because how my aunt them raising their kids over here in West Greenwood, and they sitting around grown-ups and stealing cigarettes and just doing the crazy stuff what we doing, and like it play a role on the environment you in and the teacher that's in the household, because the parents are the teachers. It's who teaching you at that moment. Because over here I was learning how to tie a knit and change a tire and chop wood, okay, and speak French and play a piano over here, okay, teaching me how to shoot a pistol, okay, how to write numbers, and okay, look at these ball scopes. My grandma telling me at 8, I remember I'm being probably 8, 9 years old, she like, call them ball scopes out to me, and they come across the screen, television screen, she over here with her magnifying glass, looking at her ball tickets, and see if she hit. And I'm calling the scores out for her, and I know what the last 2 numbers, the top number and the bottom number, that's your ball score on it, on the ticket. So I'm calling this out for her, like, but I know how to call this out at 8 years old. This is crazy, you know, and just going around doing all this and racking the pool balls for the hustlers on Broad Street. Like, this is where all the real hustlers, like, they had money, like millionaire money. Okay, all these folks, I'm racking their pool balls. I'm 10 years old. But, okay, ain't no 10-year-old around me could beat me shooting pool. You had to be showing up for grown up, okay? I'm here all day making a hustle, racking pool balls and stuff like that. And again, that's why the hustle got in me, because look at what was going on as a child. And like, it was the gift and the curse. Good thing I did learn about the hood. I know what to look for now. But just going through the incarceration, like, man, that's no way to live. Like, I wouldn't want that for nobody.
How did you find the strength to keep going during this time?
Oh, wife and kids. Man, and finding the right woman, that helped me too this time. That made me reevaluate some shit, because she told me she didn't want to go back to prison with. So when I got out of prison this time, she was like, I can't do that no more. That was hard. And she broke it down to me how hard it was. I'm like, damn. I just put that woman in the cage with me. She like, I sat here, waited on you, click this and that, third. And she did. Visitation every weekend, like, that's a lot on one person that didn't know nothing about jail. And for me to lock my lady up with me like that, and I had told her to go on. She said, nah, I'm with you. But when the smoke cleared and I came out, she said, we ain't doing that no more. Like, you gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? The way you don't go back, because I don't want to lose you. I love you enough to, I don't want to lose you like that. You worth more free than being back there. So, like, that kind of, damn, woman, was that a threat? Like, cause she telling me, you doing no more prison. Like, damn, what you mean? She's like, I don't know. Road. I put all my work in, like a road. She's like, oh, she ain't do nothing. I myself, damn, that a good woman, boy. I don't wanna mess this up. And it's so crazy. Daughter sometimes she say, I never forget, she wrote me a note, said, Daddy, don't mess this up. That's a good one, Daddy. Don't mess this up. And I'm like, doggone, she left me this note. I never forget this. That kind of put it on my mind, like, damn. You know, she kept saying, this one, like, baby, you can do this, you can do this. And I ended up just like, you know what? God, I prayed, got to looking around and seeing some of the shit that was around me. Okay, damn, they wasn't standing on the same principles. Like, so it kind of made me sour to the game, to the well, you know what? This might not be for me. I might need to move out the way. And that's what made me go to school and go back and get a trade.
How were you able to deal with your marriage being locked up?
And that was just okay. There, and I'm around all these fools that's having all kind of problem with their lady, this and that and the third. So I might call home with the BS just because I got this negative energy around me right here. He going through here, all that cheating and stuff. And I'm calling home and burning the hell out my old lady for no reason. And I'll never forget, I had went crazy off and told her, like, I ain't gonna call home no more with this and that third. And I see you when I see you. Shoot, boy, it's crazy because she checked me on it and told me not to never, you know, like, threaten her again with no BS like that. But I don't know, like, I'm telling you how negative the prison system is and the whole environment. It's like they put you in a cesspool and it's nothing there. There's no bright light just sitting there to we got a chance. They put you back here and it's survival of the fittest for real. Like, okay, it's up to you to do your time however you gonna do it. And like having a family and kids and all that stuff, that was kind of hard, especially on holidays and how you want to spend time with them but you can't, like just all that, like people dying and okay, I can't even help. I think one funeral cost me, I think my wife gave the people like, I don't know how much money just for me to go to a funeral. And we had to pay for the police stepping under the table just to go see my Aunt Willie Mae. We had to tell them it was my mom, I'll never forget. And we had to cut a big old check just to get these folks to take me to the church to see this. And I was incarcerated, like, okay, damn, I don't want to go through that no more. losing my loved ones. And, okay, these people, now you can't even see your people no more. They done made it like a thing. Now you can't even do it no more. So like, just to go through that whole part of it, and certain things you cannot control. So like, that take a toll, a big toll, to where, okay, you just, you don't want to roll the dice no more, and take them chances. I would take my ass to work and make a legit check now over the BS that I went through. Because it really don't have no value. It really didn't. We was putting on things that never did have any significance. And like people, and that's crazy nowadays. Like, we value the BS. Our culture value the BS, and like, come on, what's a gold chain or this ride? Man, okay, I got all that. Okay, but after you done did it so long, what's next? What's next?
Yeah, I feel like even in our culture, we don't never get to see what's next. People don't talk about what's next. We just get left at the flashy stuff and not what's after the flashy stuff.
See, I want what's before the flashy stuff. I want that mentality of, okay, I'm hungry and I'm in a mission. Like right now, I want to buy a home and some land. I was telling this kid, okay,